everybody, this is my 31-week video, so here's your photo. I'm having a lot of issues with some of my symptoms, most of them being sleep related. I can feel the baby throughout the day now, as in I can actually feel her body all the time. It's just the parts of my stomach that are really hard. It feels like there's a rock in there. And as far as symptoms, I am having lots of sleepless nights. I'm starting to just experience, it's not even complete discomfort or anything, it's more, I don't know. I just toss and turn and I just don't fall asleep. There was one night a few days ago where we went to bed really early, at like 8:45, and I kid you not, I didn't go to bed till past 1 in the morning. I mean, we're talking complete silence and darkness, and I couldn't fall asleep. So it's just more frustrating than anything. Another contribution to me not sleeping is when I'm, you have to sleep on your side. So I'll be sleeping on one side, and when I go to turn to the other side, just so happens I can't turn so well anymore. And so, yeah, I kind of feel like a beached whale just trying to flip over or something. So that's not very fun. Anyway, another thing I've been dealing with is when I go to pick something up that I've dropped, I found that it takes a big deep breath and some form of support to really pick myself back up. So that's been pretty interesting. Hormones, a little crazy still. I feel like obviously anything sad or frustrating could make me cry, but I think at this point I could see a blooming flower and just start bawling about it. I must commend my husband not only for putting up with the crazy hormones and all this and that, but he's been really great. He loves to cook anyway, and he always has, but he's been awesome with making dinners. He made this really good pork loin the other night with this sauce that he made that was grapes, garlic salt, sauteed with butter, and that was really good on the pork loin. And then another night he made this crazy ziti pasta thing with slices of squash and zucchini, and it's pretty dang good. Thanks, Micah. For some reason when he goes to feel the baby kick, she stops. She stops kicking completely, and she'll just give him one big one, just like, I don't know, I find that a little interesting. I wanted to congratulate a fellow YouTube baby vlogger, RMeghann, whose channel I'll post down here. She just had her baby boy. I was following her on Twitter when she went into labor. I happened to be online the morning that she went into labor. And she had a baby boy, and currently, right now, I just saw on Twitter that she had posted that they're still in the hospital because he has jaundice, so everybody pray for him to get better very soon. Send her a little message on her page. And that's pretty much it, so here's your pregnancy prop. Ba-da-bop. This week's pregnancy prop is on SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, and the meaning of this is that it is an unexpected or sudden death of a child under 1 year old, and when autopsies are done, they show no explanation for cause of death. There are no symptoms, but thousands die each year of this. Even though the cause is unknown, there are several theories. And one main one is that there's possibly not one factor, but several factors that contribute to it. Factors could include the inability to sense a buildup of carbon dioxide in the blood, as almost all of the deaths occur when an infant is thought to be sleeping. It is most likely during 2 to 4 months, and 90% of cases occur by 6 months of age. And they occur more often in the winter time. The rate is greater among Native and African Americans, and it is known to affect boys more often than girls. I have a bunch of other detailed factors listed on my Facebook page under the discussions tab, as well as the link where I found this information. Prevention tips would be to put your baby to sleep on his or her back, not the side or stomach, and when they are awake, you should allow your baby to roll around on their tummy so that to prevent a flat spot from forming on the back of their head. Only put babies to sleep in a crib, not a bed with other children or adults, and not on any other surfaces other than in a crib, such as a sofa. Don't do sofas. No sofas. Allow the baby to sleep in the same room, not the same bed, but the same room with you, if possible, to allow for nighttime feeding, and avoid soft bedding. Place a baby on a firm, tight-fitting crib mattress with no comforter, no pillows, quilts. The room temperature shouldn't be too hot, and the baby should not be hot to the touch at all. The room temperature should be comfortable for a lightly clothed adult. It is said in the information I was reading to allow a baby to sleep with a pacifier, and pacifiers have been associated with dental problems and breastfeeding difficulties, but their potential benefit, which could be decreased SIDS risk, outweighs these risks. Obviously, you might want to deal with a dental problem or run the risk of breastfeeding difficulty as opposed to death. It's said that one SIDS death could be prevented for every 2,733 babies that are using pacifiers during sleep, because it could open their airway and it prevents the baby from falling into a deep sleep when they use a pacifier, which makes it so that the baby can wake up more easily in case they are in a dangerous position. But do not force your baby to use a pacifier if they're not taking it. Breathing monitors are unnecessary. They are marketed to reduce SIDS, and they used to be recommended for families with a history of the condition, but have since been found ineffective. So they're saying you don't need one. Obviously, that's your own choice. I have other recommendations from SIDS experts on my Facebook page under the discussions tab, along with other detailed info. Basically, it's going to be this whole article that I got this information from. So that's pretty much it for your pregnancy prop, and I am leaving tomorrow to go to a wedding that's going to be on Saturday, and we won't be back till Sunday night, so I won't be putting any updates on Facebook or anything, but if you want to check out my Twitter page, I will be updating my Twitter page if you want to follow me for the weekend. Hope everyone had a great week. If you check out your sidebar, you'll find the links to my Facebook page, Twitter page, and that is that. So have a great week, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.